Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Roper. At the 40, there he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine.
Looking to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
The give to the back. He's going to lose
it's just so hard to do.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Good timing on the quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Pitt Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, Dave.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that is a road for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, you think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game. Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here.
And he'll step into the end zone.
Lucky.
Touchdown, Florida State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we driving back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
It's short.
It's
Punt it.
Doesn't
Punt
quite
it. Thank you.
make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down, still moving.
Oh, he broke it.
It's a seam wide
What a run.
open. The 20.
What a play.
And once they found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in
Broke the
so
tackle
many
and
different ways. And they
managed to
do
get
it
out
so
ahead.
quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, he's trying to score him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Get out there. Nice.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Took a shot as he threw.
Defense.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Another punt.
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Get a block.
He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Is he really that open?
Down the middle. Wide open downfield. Lots of room to run.
Wow.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put
He was by himself.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per
Where's the
game
other safety
because they
at?
don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks the tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Final play of the quarter coming. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for
He got lost in the mix
Working
there.
it left side now. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work.
What is going on? Why is he all the way? Oh boy. Just drop back.
Looking to throw on first down.
I can't get there. But our defense can.
Pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Let's get out of that.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Now we got some room.
Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line.
That dude is quick.
Touchdown, Florida State.
I hate that he's a freshman. Don't really get to use him too much.
Every year there's
27 is
new freshmen
right around the corner.
Talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You could see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense,
oh, we got to wrap up.
on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here.
Oh, they actually ran it.
Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back.
Fullback.
He is going
Take care of the linebacker first.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Or about the next level after.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open.
And he cruises
Easy enough.
his way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like
yeah, a few people ready for that
make the
one.
game easy.
It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play. Now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is
Hey, man, throw it to me, please.
Man, they just can't get anything going. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Knowles! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
This is insane.
There's a little bit of distance right
now.
There's still 3.5 minutes left of the first half.
It's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We're just going to keep staying in this defensive set. Seems like
well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last
having
time.
better luck in this versus the...
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do.
Oh, I couldn't get there.
You've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh,
and how about
that
DB
got to it.
getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. But third
now we
down's
can
coming
get
up.
it.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Lots of green grass
well,
as he gets
thought
it
I'd
to
mix
the
it up,
31.
try something different.
The Panthers are moving
Just gonna do
quickly
what we
down
normally
the field.
do.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. He'll get it all
Crap.
the way to the
That
13-yard
gives
line
points here.
before he's forced out of bounds. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pressure coming.
Hey, we got to him.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's off.
Oh, we got another turnover. 3rd of the half.
The defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen.
Yeah, step up defense.
You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Right back to the well.
Crap.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Caught behind the line. It's Cummings. Across
We
the
got
45.
just
Really
enough of a
confident
ball.
throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And that's a line.
Oh, no.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great.
And the Panthers have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense had that one well covered just a short game there. Pitt pushing the pace. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Yep, that's where I should have been.
He's got an open man.
Crap.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield.
Oh, 7. Pittsburgh, 13.
And he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They're working that left side.
What in the world is that?
They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense
turn
putting
over
on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Panthers!
He like glitched backwards.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together.
On me. I could have thrown it when he was open. I just
the offense has got some
hesitated.
momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger
Oh, yeah, back off. Yeah, be smart about it.
They turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Timeout by the offense. The last thing they need is to have half
we got 3.
One play and the other half running another. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal.
In come the backups.
Through as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair
almost
at the
didn't
start of this game.
return
Right
this.
now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Just nobody near him. Looking around at the crowd. This has to be the... No, it's not the QB run.
And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. 25.
Nice.
The
Starters
Pitt
are
offense
out.
back on the field and ready to roll.
Back up
Nothing
soon.
went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts in one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here's the pressure.
Defense getting
the
us set.
Heat will get home.
Back
The
up.
quarterback goes down at the 17. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
All right. Time to
Okay, guys, the
get
Florida
on
State
out of here.
offense returns to the field. Power football with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And the Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line.
Probably should have taken that more to the outside.
The Seminoles are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap.
Looking for beach here. Assuming they're man.
Where he wants to go with
They're
the
on
football.
man. Looking
That's
for
why the
beach.
ball's coming
He's
out
not
of his hands
there.
so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way tonight.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Kramer. Takes the easy completion. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
No.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've come to
That
the
was
end of the
glitchy.
period, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. The give
Get
to
in.
the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way
Yep,
to run the
can't do
football.
that.
They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But
Oh, it
the
is
defense,
okay.
they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. That's a good job by the dragger out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll try the run. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Batted
down.
down.
The
Nice.
incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Running back searching for a hole. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the
I know I'm
ground.
up
They
59
get
to
the
7,
turnover,
but I
they get a
am
touch-
challenging that.
And they are in business. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
He
He's
wants the
down.
officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Down.
Might have to give that coach a
Let's
flag and
hang
a
on to
whistle.
the
He
ball,
was
please.
right
It's on
on.
conservative
In his view of
already.
the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down. It's 2nd and long from the 24.
Nah, dang, we knocked it out.
For a second,
Good
but
play.
it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
He threw it to us.
What a play to set him up.
One extra
He
turnover.
managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Harris.
That's kind of what this
Harris.
offense has done all day. They have struggled.
See what he's got.
They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your
Got some room to run.
He's very unorthodox
Good job by
running.
everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
He's not quite ready.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get.
Ah,
Doing damage
hesitated,
on the
we got
ground
killed
as he
for
runs
it.
down to the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0.
We almost got in there again.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really
Yeah, 52 in the first half
It's
on
almost
the
like
Sox.
playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.
Another good
You know you're
win.
gonna win